Hello, hello. So today we are talking Everything 82 East by Deepika Padukone. And I have like 4 products from their range, and they have in total 6 products that she's already come out with. I do not have Bakuchiol Slip. I was not interested in that, so I did not get that. And she's recently come out with another product which is called Turmeric Shield. I do not have that as well. But I do have the cleanser, serum, moisturizer, and the first product, which is the sunscreen drops. So let's get into the video and see what I actually think about it and how they actually perform on the skin. So you're going to see all of that in today's video. So make sure you watch it till the end, and please, before we get into the video, subscribe, and at the end of the video make sure you're liking the video, because I have put my heart and soul into it, and I've actually put a lot of information, and I really hope it's helpful for you. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So starting with the cleanser first, we have the Lotus Splash Conditioning Cleanser with lotus and bioflavonoids. And here on the bottle it says, wet your face and neck, take a coin-sized amount into the palm of your hand, massage gently onto face and neck using circular motions, and rinse thoroughly, pat dry, use AM and PM. For best results, follow up with Go-To Cola Dew, which is the next product. Let's see what it does. So one thing that I really want to mention about 82 East, the bottle, the packaging feels very luxurious, very heavy. But the fact that it is a glass bottle, it just kind of, for me personally, it restricts. I won't be very comfortable traveling with a glass bottled cleanser. So that is something that you might want to just keep in mind. So I am just going to take like a coin-sized amount. So I've taken about 4 pumps. I'm just going to take 5 pumps, and that is how much. And this is the consistency. I'm just going to massage it. I'm going to take some water droplets and clean my face. The fragrance is not very harsh, and it's a very mild fragrance. It definitely is a very gentle cleanser without any soap for sure, because it is not foaming up a lot. As you can see, there is none to negligible foam. We are done with the face wash, and this is the first time that I used the cleanser, and the skin definitely feels very soft, because it definitely is a very gentle cleanser, and there is surely some kind of hydration and moisturization left afterneath, so it doesn't strip your skin of the necessary moisture and the necessary skin oils. Now moving on to the next step, which is the Go-To Cola Dew. This is a revitalizing toner serum with Go-To Cola and niacinamide. And so here on the box they do not tell anything about the ingredients, but the fact that on their website they have included all of the necessary details. This is what the Go-To Cola Dew serum looks like, the same kind of packaging. I'm just going to take out. After cleansing, take 2 to 3 drops into the palm of your hand, pat gently over face and neck until fully absorbed. Use AM and or PM for best results. Follow up with Ahuja Bounds. 1, 2. This is what the serum looks like. It is not very sticky. So this one definitely has a stronger fragrance as compared to the cleanser. Hydrating for sure. The fact that all of 82 East products are very hydrating in nature, and they're not very heavy as well, except for Patchouli Glow, which I have been using it for a while. So as you can see, the serum is definitely sticky, and once it dries, the skin definitely feels a little sticky. But other than that, so honestly, I don't know if it would actually do anything for the skin in the long run, but it definitely feels hydrating. And if you're looking for something that's hydrating for the skin, you can definitely go for the serum. But I don't really see it doing anything for the skin in the long run, because it does not really have any active ingredients that would do a lot, because niacinamide is something that's very, very safe. It definitely helps with the pore size and can brighten in the long run, but of course that is not the first ingredient in this serum. The first ingredient, it says it's Go-To Cola, and we would get onto the website and see what they are actually saying about this particular ingredient. But before that, let's moisturize the skin with Ashwagandha Bounds. This is rejuvenating moisturizer with ashwagandha and sodium hyaluronate, which is basically hyaluronic acid. I absolutely love this moisturizer, and as you can see, I have used quite a lot of it. It's like almost half the jar. I would definitely be repurchasing this particular product because it's very lightweight. I think really good for summer months, because you need all the hydration, but you don't really want anything that's heavy on the skin. Look at all that hydration that this gives you is insane. Honestly, I really love this particular product from the brand, and I have been using this particular one for a while. I really got it right around the time it launched, and I've been using it since then. Because I have a lot of moisturizers in my skincare stash, I keep switching, but I would definitely be repurchasing this particular product because I totally love how this feels on the skin. Look at that subtle glow it gives you. It's really hydrating and does keep your skin hydrated for a good amount of time, especially considering the fact that I'm really dry. So there you have it. I've used quite a lot of it, and I recently saw there's like a 35% off going on, and I would definitely be repurchasing this particular product for sure. And I'm gonna let this dry, because what I've noticed with Patchouli Glow, which is the sunscreen drops with patchouli and ceramides with SPF 40, if you apply it right when the moisturizer is still there on top of the layer, on the top layer of the skin, it can cause a lot of pilling, and I totally hate that feeling. So therefore, I'm just going to let the moisturizer completely sink into the skin and then go ahead and apply this. But it says that it is a very lightweight formula. I did not feel so. Let me put that out there very honestly, because I also even tried mixing the two, Ashwagandha Bounds and around 3 to 4 drops of the Patchouli Glow, not to get a sunscreen, a sun protection, but to get that oil, that super moisturized skin, especially in the winters, because this is of course an oil-based formula, and it is not lightweight whatsoever. It's very heavy. So I think the skin, you can see how beautiful the moisturizer leaves the skin. The moisturizer is pretty much sunk in. Let's move on to Patchouli Glow. Honestly, I would not use this product, especially in summer. So on the bottle it says use 2 to 3 drops after moisturizing, and apply generously and evenly over face and neck 15 to 20 minutes before sun exposure. 1, 2, 3. Now honestly, I am not very sure that this much product would give you an SPF of 40. The fragrance is very strong in this product, so if you are kind of a sensitive skin type, you might want to stay away from the Patchouli Glow. The other day I was speaking to my dermatologist about this product, and what she said was that even she was unsure that 2 to 3 drops of a sunscreen could give you SPF 40, and it is only SPF 40, which is only going to protect us from UVB rays, and it is not PA+++, which is what is supposed to protect you from UVA rays. That is something that needs to be kept in mind. And you can see it definitely moisturizes your skin, hydrates your skin very beautifully. And now that we did let the moisturizer completely sink into the skin, it is not really pilling. But initially, just when I got the product, what I did was I did not let the moisturizer sink in properly and applied the sunscreen drops on top, and the moisturizer started pilling really badly. So that is something you really want to keep in mind with this product. But would I personally use it for a sunscreen? I don't really think so, because I think I have so many better and much inexpensive options which are even better than this. Very lightweight, do not leave a white cast, which is what Deepika did truly sell it after, because in all of her videos, all she was mentioning is that this particular sunscreen does not leave a white cast, and I'm sure we all know oils do not leave a white cast. So that is something you really want to keep in mind. But now that we did complete the whole routine, I am going to do a makeup look and see how all of these products together perform under makeup, because for somebody like me it's really important, since I pretty much wear makeup for my work almost every day. So I'm going to be back very quickly once I have the whole face on. Alrighty guys, so I'm back with a full face of makeup on, and you are going to see this tutorial on my reels on Instagram, so make sure you follow me there as well. You would see my username right on your screens, so it would mean a lot to me if you follow me there as well, because I keep posting a lot of content there. Anyways, now coming on to the actual topic that we are here for today. So I want to talk one by one about each product, and starting with the Lotus Splash Conditioning Cleanser with lotus and bioflavonoids. Now, if we actually talk about the benefits of these two particular products, I am opening the 82 East website just to see what they actually, talk about all of these products. So to sum up this video, I firstly want to tell you that this website is very informative, which is one thing that truly, meant a lot to me. The fact that each and every ingredient and why it is used is clearly mentioned on the website. It just, as a consumer, you would actually feel that this is being very transparent, which as a layman consumer who doesn't really know much about the ingredients used in skincare, I think it's so nice to understand all of this better, because you're actually using it, putting it on your skin, which of course, I think is a very big decision for all of us. So, as far as Lotus Splash is concerned, the first ingredient, of course, is water. And then they say it has sorbitol, which is a humectant derived from a vegetable starch, propanediol, which is again a humectant, sodium cocoyl isthionate. It is a cleansing agent derived from coconut oil and mineral acid. Now, coconut oil can be comedogenic, and that is something, which can be difficult for a lot of people to use. It again contains another cleansing agent derived from coconut oil and natural sugars, which is called cocoa glucoside. The fact that you can actually read the details about all of the ingredients, which is, truly very transparent, is something that I really like about this particular brand's website. Now, honestly, it is just marketed as containing lotus and bioflavonoids. Honestly, bioflavonoids is a fruit and vegetable derivative that acts as an antioxidant and helps out to even out the skin tone. There is a lotus plant extract. Why it is used? Because it contains antioxidants, and that is called Lumbo nucifera extract. Honestly, the way it is marketed, there is nothing great that lotus or bioflavonoids are doing here, because the quantity is very, very less. There are a lot of humectants, and humectants basically kind of derive moisture from the environment and keep your skin very, very hydrated, which is, I think, a very, very good thing about this particular product. But would I use it to kind of remove my makeup? No, because it won't be capable to do that. It is really good. It's very gentle. If you do not like to use a very harsh cleanser in the morning, because when I particularly, personally go to sleep, I make sure I double cleanse. So of course, when I'm going to sleep, when I wake up the next morning, the skin is pretty squeaky clean already. And at that particular time, I am personally looking for something that is not very, very harsh and that does not strip my skin of all the moisture. So this particular product would be really, really good for that. It is for 1200 rupees and it's a 100 ml bottle, which I think is a very reasonable price considering, it's a celebrity brand. And the packaging, which is very, very luxe, you can actually feel it's very, very heavy. So considering all of that, the pricing seems to be pretty okay to me. If we actually go to Nykaa and look for cleansers that are hydrating, something like your Cetaphil, it is around 800 bucks for 178 ml. If I actually talk about the gentle cleanser from Cetaphil, it is also very, very gentle. So that particular product for 250 ml is for 584. Now, if I compare these two, I would of course say you are paying for a celebrity brand and you are paying for the packaging more than the actual product. So if you're looking for a gentle cleanser, I would honestly, recommend getting Cetaphil, because you're actually getting it just for 584 on Nykaa for a 250 ml bottle. So you don't really miss. We move on to Go-To Cola Dew Revitalizing Toner Serum with Go-To Cola and Niacinamide. Now, I do not know what the serum is actually doing, other than just hydrating my skin, because honestly that is all I could feel it doing, nothing else. Now if I get into ingredients for this particular serum, it has water, it has propylene glycol, which is again a humectant with skin conditioning properties, pentylene glycol, hexylene glycol. All of these are preservative boosters and humectants, solvents, all of that. Now, niacinamide, it says it is a provitamin B3 that helps to improve several skin conditions. It has glycerine, caffeine, gotu kola, which of course comes very, very down in the ingredient list. A lot of humectants. Now, what does gotu kola do? It is an active component of Centella asiatica, which in Hindi is called gotu kola, with antioxidant properties. And honestly, there is nothing crazy about it. There are a lot of antioxidants used, there are a lot of skin conditioning agents and humectants used, but the fact that we do not know the percentage of niacinamide in this particular serum, I do not like that. I am particularly somebody who would like clinically proven ingredients. Something like, I want to know what kind of, how effective and what kind of an efficacy and how saturated, what percentage of the active ingredient I am using in my personal skincare journey. Because I personally myself use a 20% niacinamide serum already, and I do not think this has 20%. I don't even think it has 10% niacinamide. And there are a lot of good niacinamide serums available today in the country by Indian brands. And the fact that you're paying 2,400 rupees for this 100 ml serum, I do not like that, and it's too much. It is only and only giving you some kind of hydration, that is all. And if I again move on to niacinamide serums on Nykaa, there are such good 10% niacinamide serums available on Nykaa, so many of them for around $600, and I am very, very sure they actually perform well. And I think this would have somewhere around 5%. And let us also check it on their Instagram page, and I don't think there also they have mentioned about the percentage of. So there's a post on their Instagram page where they say what happens to your skin when you use gotu kola dew. 92% of users agree that it improves skin clarity, moisturizes the skin, and that is all. And niacinamide definitely is meant to increase clarity, reduce appearance of pores majorly. So honestly, would I buy it just for it being a niacinamide serum? I won't. Or only because I wanted to review all of these products, I got them. But would I really repurchase this serum? I don't really think so, because there are a lot of clinically proven ingredients available in the market for a much lesser price. Again, you're just paying for a celebrity brand and the packaging, because that is very, very luxe, honestly. So in terms of the serum as well, I won't be repurchasing it for sure, because it is hydrating. But then I can get L'Oreal, I can get Ordinary, I can get Minimalist, I can get so many other brands for hydrating serums. Honestly, there are so many pharmaceutical brands available today for just getting a hydrating serum. So why would you buy a 2,400 serum, which honestly is just providing hydration, nothing else. So on the website, it also says that gotu kola is known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-aging properties. It aids collagen production. It is used in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicines, gives a youthful glow by restoring skin's elasticity, improves blood circulation, powerful calming properties. It may help relieve discomfort associated with sensitive skin. 8th ingredient in the list of ingredients, of course, the quantity is going to be very, very less. And as far as niacinamide is concerned, it is the 4th ingredient. And if I actually take into consideration For example, the Ordinary's niacinamide serum, which is a 10% niacinamide serum. And if we read the ingredients there, the second ingredient is niacinamide, and then you have all of it. So the first is water and the second ingredient is niacinamide, and we know it's 10%. And even if I talk about minimalist 10% serum, again, the second ingredient is niacinamide. It has aloe vera juice and niacinamide. Now you tell me yourself, what percentage of niacinamide would this have if this is like the fourth or fifth ingredient? I don't think it has more than 5% for sure. And that is the reason that I won't be repurchasing this ever, because I myself am currently using a 20% niacinamide serum, and that actually does help me with my pores, and it has definitely helped me a lot with the appearance of my pores, and my pores have definitely shrunken. So there you go, the second product is down, but the only and only product that I would be repurchasing is the Ahuja Bounds, because honestly, I absolutely love how this product feels on my skin, and the ingredients. It has squalane, which I absolutely love. It's a natural emollient and moisturizer which is isolated from plants. I love that. It has cocoa caparate. It is again a natural emollient. This has niacinamide as well. Of course, a very small percentage. It has so many humectants, and it has jojoba esters. It has caffeine. It has sodium hyaluronate. It has fructose. It has glycerine. There are so many nice ingredients in this, but again, there's a but. I want to see where ashwagandha comes in all of this. Okay, so ashwagandha is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th ingredient, which they say is an antioxidant that helps reduce stress induced by free radicals in the environment. But is this really doing anything for my skin? No, it is just a good lightweight hydrating moisturizer, and that is the only reason I would repurchase this. And it is for 2,700 rupees for a 50 ml jar. That's a little too much. I would honestly really agree to that, but because it makes my skin feel really good, I would repurchase this, and the kind of glow it gives my skin is really nice. But if I have to give you some kind of dupes, not really dupes, but alternatives to this particular product, I absolutely love Simple's Kind to Skin Hydrating Light Moisturizer. It is beautiful, it is lightweight, it absorbs super quick into the skin. So even if you're oily, you would love that. And even if you're combination dry, you would love that, especially for the summers, because it is quite gel based. So it of course has a lot of water content, and it is only and only for 395 for 125 ml. Now, of course, it is just too good. And Dot & Key has a hyaluronic acid hydrating gel, a 72-hour hydrating gel with probiotics. And this, I think, would be very similar. I've not used it personally, but with the pictures and all of that, and it has hyaluronic acid, this would be so similar in texture to this particular Ashwagandha Bounds, and it is only for 536 rupees for 60 ml. So if you are on a budget and you are looking to get the same effect that you saw on the screen with Ashwagandha Bounds, please go ahead and get yourself the Dot & Key 72-hour hydrating probiotics, because it will definitely make your skin feel very similar. And that is about it about this Ashwagandha Bounds moisturizer. Honestly, I really feel that the way they have marketed their products with science and Ayurveda merged into one. Firstly, I really want to call this out. It's very, very shady. But because I know it's being done, I really want to call it out. Deepa Khosla, who is a very, very well-known fashion and beauty blogger, influencer. She actually started with Ayurveda plus science in terms of skincare, and today a lot of products that 82 East has come out with are similar to what she has already come out with. For example, she already has turmeric and ashwagandha and vitamin C based serum. The shape of the bottle of this particular product, it is extremely similar to what Deepa came out with. Look at this. Can you see the shape of the bottle and the shape of this? It's identical. And she has another product with bakuchiol, and bakuchiol is what 82 East also came out with. Bakuchiol slip, I guess. I did not get that because it was very, very gimmicky for me, because I know bakuchiol is like a plant-based alternative to retinol, but I am already using tretinoin. Why would I want to use like a less effective version of it? I don't want to use it. I want to use something that's clinically tested and that is proven to give me what I actually want from my skincare. So that is something that I truly, hate about this brand. There are a lot of things in common with Indie Wild and 82 East, and I did not really like that particular fact. But coming on to the last product is Patchouli Glow. I hate this product, honestly. There is nothing good about it. It says it is sunscreen drops, SPF 40 with patchouli and ceramides. Honestly, I was speaking to my dermatologist, and she told me clearly that patchouli can be very, very irritating for a lot of skin types. So if you're selling something like this in your skincare product and it has patchouli on very, very down in the ingredient list, it's the third last ingredient. So it says that it is a natural extract derived from the leaves of patchouli to help soothe skin. And my dermatologist told me the exact opposite, that it can be very, very irritating to a lot of skin types. And it also contains sunflower seed oil. And the fact that they are actually, kind of marketing it to be a sunscreen that does not have a white cast. I mean, we all know oils do not have a white cast. And they say that it's very, very lightweight, which I do not agree to at all. So here on the website, they say that it is SPF 40 PA triple plus, but here on the packaging, they do not say PA triple plus. So I'm again very doubtful there. And the fact that they actually tell you to use 2 to 3 drops on your face, I'm very, very doubtful if 2 to 3 drops can give you an SPF of 40. I do not think so. I mean, especially with sunscreen, more is more. I could have agreed to a lot of other things because skincare mein less is more, makeup mein less is more. But in terms of sunscreen, more is more. Always remember that. So if you're using 2 to 3 drops, how is it supposed to, give you SPF 40? Second thing, you of course cannot reapply this on top of your makeup. It's not heavy if you're using 2 to 3 drops, but I will not use it as a sunscreen. I will only use it as a facial oil in the daytime. I would definitely top this off with a sunscreen because I do not agree to the fact that it can provide me SPF 40 in just 2 to 3 drops. Even if I get it to 5 to 6 drops, double of what they're actually recommending here on the bottle, I do not think it can give me SPF 40 in just 5 to 6 drops. And the first time, this is the second time I'm filming this video, and the first time I filmed this, I used around 10 drops because that is what seemed justifiable to me to get SPF 40. It looked so heavy and it was spilling all over. It was so bad that I just had to wash my face and be done with it. But today we used all of these products in conjunction with each other, and after I let the moisturizer dry and sink into the skin, and I used 2 to 3 drops of this sunscreen drops. I really don't want to even call it sunscreen drops, it's just facial oil to me. It performed beautifully under makeup. I'm sure you can see it right here. So it looked very, very gorgeous. There were no issues, no peeling of skincare or makeup. My foundation went on smoothly. Everything, it did not disrupt any of my makeup products, which is really, really good. So if you're eyeing any of these products and think that it might not perform well under makeup, that is something that you can actually be, relieved of. But other than that, which product will I actually repurchase is only and only the moisturizer. Nothing else actually speaks to me that nicely. I'm sure there are a lot of cleansers gentle enough available for your morning cleanse. So you don't really need to spend so much just on the packaging. I mean, I am somebody who would actually repurchase, just buy a Cetaphil, and once this is over, I would just put it in here to feel that luxury thingy going on. But other than that, all I would get again from this particular brand is just the moisturizer because I really loved how it made my skin feel. Okay, this was too much, very long a video, but I really wanted to put all my thoughts out there. So I hope you have a good enough idea about what the products are. By the way, I just noticed that she has come out with a sunscreen based serum as well, which is SPF 40 PA++ again, and they say it does not have any white cast. Let's see, and it is turmeric based. So I would actually like to see what the ingredients are. It's called Turmeric Shield. So it's called Turmeric Shield. They have a physical UV filter. They have multiple chemical UV filters, emollients, ceramides, turmeric based oil, and silicone based emollient, glycerine, thickening agent. That's pretty much okay. But I mean, those sunscreens, and they're selling it saying Turmeric Shield is a lightweight sunscreen serum packed with healing properties of turmeric and ceramides. Ceramides कहाँ पर हैं भाई? Zinc oxide है इसमें, which is very good in terms of a sunscreen. Curcuma long oil, very below on the ingredient list. A dispersing agent that helps with UV absorption and reduces white cast. I think all of her products, especially sunscreens, are going to be sold as if they do not cause white cast. But since when do serums cause white cast? Since when do oils cause white cast? That doesn't work with me. I think a lot of the products are a marketing gimmick. Because this also they are selling it for niacinamide and Coca-Cola, जो कि बहुत नीचे है ingredient list में. ऐसे ही Lotus and ceramides, bioflavonoids, they hardly do anything for your skin, and they're actually Lotus की सिर्फ I think इसमें fragrance डली हुई है और कुछ नहीं है इसमें. This has hyaluronic acid majorly. and a lot of humectants, which is what actually made me fall in love with this. And this is absolutely, please don't get this, it's just a waste of money. So there you have it, and I hope you have a great idea of all the products, and if you were eyeing something, you now know how I particularly feel, and I hope it helps you. I will see you guys in my next one. Please subscribe to the channel. It would actually mean a lot to me. And thank you so much guys for watching the video and for sticking by.